Yeah. It's time for Steven's A-Lit Shake. You ready for this, my brother?
I'm ready.
Now, I want you to listen to the list. The big board is not working. We got technical difficulties. That's why I'm not standing at the board showing you the complete ensemble of my fly-ass suit today. But that's a subject for another day. I got plenty of those suits. You paying attention? You paying attention to the wardrobe? Because I see you trying to step out there a couple of times. But anyway, this is the subject. These are the top 5 greatest backcourts in the history of the NBA. It's in the prompt already. You ain't got to tell me my ear producer extraordinaire. Let's go to number 5 on the list, please, okay? Bob Cousy and Sam Jones for all the old fogies out there. My man Sonny Hill in Philadelphia, I love you, buddy. I love you. And all the older, the Larry Browns of the world and others. Here's the deal. 50s, 57 to 69. They won about 11 titles. Well, Sam Jones and Bob Cousy was with 5 of them. So we just want to pay homage to old school. I was born in 1967. We want to pay homage to them. We want to give homage to them, right? They're 11-time champions, but 5 of those were together. We got to give them love. Let's go to number 4 on the list, please. Bam! Luka and Kyrie. Let me tell you why it's at 4. They ain't got no chip yet together. They ain't got no chip yet together. They got one chip first. The list is fluid.
Okay.
Now we can revisit this in a month or so. But until then, until they win the chip, we can't put them above 4 when you consider what I got top 3. We know how great Luka Doncic is. We know Kyrie's a champion and how spectacular he's looking right now. This is all-time greatness right here with these two brothers. But they got to win the chip together before they get higher than 4. Let's go to number 3. Please give it to me. Bam! I know the brother disappointed me by not calling first, but I love my brother Isaiah. I love Joe D just as much, who's the czar, the disciplinarian at the NBA league office running basketball operations. Do you see that man, Isaiah Thomas, right there? Do you see that spectacular guard? Do you see Joe Dumars, who is making all NBA defensive teams, a guy that even Michael Jordan acknowledged was a tough dude to deal with? Back-to-back champions, all right? And you know what? You can't be the bad boys if those brothers weren't bad.
Right.
Bad as in good, as in great, okay? So they top 3. They ain't top 2, though. Give me top 2 right now, please. Bam! Irving, Magic Johnson, and Byron Scott. The Magic Man. Magic, you don't have to call me today, bro. You don't have to call me today. You see what I'm saying? I got you on the list and Isaiah on the list. I'm playing with house money right now. Magic, look at this brother right there. Look, did you see the pass? Did you see Showtime? Did you see the fast break? Well, guess what? And here's the beauty of Byron Scott that's not said enough. I love you, B. Scott. Looking forward to seeing you, my brother. Here's the deal.
Yeah.
Norm Nixon was there before Byron Scott.
He was.
So do you know what it means for Byron Scott to still help Magic Johnson to 3 of the 5 titles, succeeding Norm Nixon?
Yeah.
I mean, my goodness. Byron Scott was that dude, okay?
Yeah.
He got it done. And we all know Irvin Magic Johnson's greatest point guard and quintessential point guard in the history of basketball, right? They ain't number 1, though. Number 1, we all know who that is. Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. The greatest shooting backcourt in the history of man. Steph Curry, the greatest shooter God has ever created. And Klay Thompson, right up there. Klay Thompson had a bad year this year. Do you know a bad year for Klay Thompson to shoot about 41, 42% from the field, about 38% from three-point range, averaging about 17? That's how great Klay Thompson is. A surefire first ballot future Hall of Famer. Make no mistake about it. Steph Curry is still a superstar in this league. Congratulations to Steph Curry and his lovely wife, by the way, their 4th kid had a son.
A baby boy.
My man, all the best to y'all. Congratulations on your new kid. But in the end, here's what it comes down to. Steph Curry, I'm going to say it one more time, is the greatest shooter God has ever created. And why does that matter? Because Magic will hurt you with his ability to pass the ball. Steph Curry got your head on a swivel because the brother's moving without the ball, and you know he can pull up from 30, from 40, from 50. You got to defend him, Shannon, the second he steps past half court. That is Steph Curry, the greatest shooter ever in the history of mankind. There you have my top 5 NBA backcourt of all time.
That's a really good list.
All right, Shannon, before you jump in here really quick, you can vote on this list via the QR code that's going to pop up on the screen right now. We want America's vote. All right, Shay, you're up first now. Tell us what you think.
I like the list. We got our 5 are exactly the same. I got Bob Cousy and Sam Jones. For 4, I got Walt Clyde Frazier and Earl the Pearl Monroe. 3. Everything else is the same. I got Isaiah and Joe Dumars at 3. I got Magic and B. Scott at 2, and I got Steph and Klay at 1.
Who'd you had at 3?
I got Isaiah and Joe Dumars.
Okay, who was at 4?
I got Walt Clyde and Earl of Pearl.
I thought about that because in New York, of course, that was only one.
But I
title.
could. I
So
can't
Shannon,
put,
you're giving him an A?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a. He put Luka and Kyrie up there, and they're sensational. But they ain't got no hardware yet.
But they're about to. Well, I mean,
if
listen,
they get that hardware, you say it's fluid. You say it's fluid. We'll come back next year and redo it. But I can't put it there right now.
No, this is a big moment. I got Shay. Do it with me. This is fluid. It's fluid.
Monica, what do you think of the list?
Y'all get on my nerves. I thought it was a strong list. Of course, I thought of Frazier and Earl of Pearl in terms of in this list. Look, I'm just asking, where were these guys? Are they in the conversation of your list?
Yes.
The presumable other team that's going to be in the finals, the Jays and the Jalen and Jason, are they in the conversation?
They're not backcourt. That's not a backcourt.
Okay, you're right. My bad. You're right.
They're not a backcourt. Hold on, Eminem, let me throw this at you. Of course, I thought Walt Clyde Frazier and Earl of Pearl Monroe. I'm a New York Knicks lover forever.
Yes.
Do you know why I left them off?
Why?
Because you know who I would have had to put on before them? Potentially. How about Dennis Johnson and Danny Ainge?
I would not. My mind would have not gone there.
80s.
Yes.
More rings.
Yeah, you're getting into the hard work conversation.
And they D'd up and they play defense.
I like Dennis Johnson and Gus.
Yeah, Dennis Johnson, Seattle Supersonics.
Yeah,
absolutely. Downtown Freddie Brown coming off the bench. Yeah. Marvin Webster at center. I mean, that's when Seattle.
That's your racer. You know about the racer?
Come on now.
Okay. HBCU alum.
Come on now.
But I'm gonna give Stephen A. I would give him a A-, maybe a B++, but my list is A.
No. I got to be an A-.
No, you let Walt. You let Walt.
I just told you why though. But I'm just one ring, bro. One ring.
Do we have America's vote yet? Did that come in yet?
Yeah. You see what they do. Was it hanging chads? Hanging chads are the issue? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it's an A-list.
Okay, it's an A-list. Yeah.
Ooh, now the F's are just some haters.
Wait
a minute.
That's some ignorant fool out there. About 6 people. That's what it is. About 6 people ignorant. That's all that's about. That's all that's about.
I mean, we were close. I mean, think about it. We had everything except 4. I got Walt, and you got Luka and Kyrie, right. And I got Walt and Earl.
Trust me, it took. Listen, I thought about putting Walt and Clyde there because I know how spectacular they was, and Earl of Pearl Monroe. I mean, HBCU, my alma mater, went to Silicon. He was the one that could play at the university.
Okay.
His brother was something special.
Settle down. Solid list.
Pink Panther, I love that.
Solid list. Let's settle it down now.
Did you call me Pink Panther?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, this is not pink. It's not pink. But you know, I mean, I do.
Pink Panther's smooth. That's
very.
What's wrong with that?
That's why I'm accepting the Little Red Riding Hood. That's why I'm accepting it.
Yeah.
And that is pink. It's technically magenta, which is a shade of pink, but we can argue that another day.
Okay,
yes.
yeah. Well, no. I'll defer to you because let me tell you something right now. I'm gonna have a fashion segment on one of my shows.
Yeah.
Molly the one. Molly the one to critique that stuff. She know that stuff. I got to give it to. I don't know what she be wearing half the time.
Molly be coming out here with pants like Laura Croft.
She definitely knows her stuff.
She be coming out here trying to dress like Laura Croft.
Just go with the part about you knowing your stuff. Ignore the rest.
Laura Croft.
Laura Croft.
Yeah. Wanna try to boast at what I look like. Think I'm gonna try to wear, I pull up all brains. Jimmy with the heat, I'm on fire. It's 88 over here,